Today on Cityline, get in the holiday spirit through drama, dance, and song. The festive performances and local talent coming to a stage near you. Good morning to you. I'm Jessica Brown, and this month, the Urban Nutcracker is celebrating its 25th season at the Bach Center Shubert Theater in Boston. It's billed as a holiday production with an inner city twist. How about that? Artistic director Anthony Williams brings together a diverse array of dance styles, including tap, hip hop, flamenco, and jazz. You can catch the performance from December 13th through the 21st. And before the City Ballet of Boston takes the stage, we are getting a preview. I'm here now with Assistant Artistic Director Betsy Khalil and Children's Repertoire Director Erica Lamb. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, congratulations on 25 years. You guys have become part of a tradition for so many in the city. It's a big feat.
It is.
Thank you. Yeah, and we just love being the Boston Nutcracker and getting to celebrate our city and the dancers and the artists that live here.
I want to ask you, Betsy, because, you know, for folks who have not seen this yet, how does the Urban Nutcracker offer a different take on the classic?
Yeah, we follow the same story, but like you mentioned, we have many different dance styles. We have tap and hip hop, flamenco and ballet all mixed together. Our main character isn't Clara, she's Clarice, and her brother is Omar, and so they just travel Boston, and we see a lot of Boston landmarks in our story.
We love that. And Erica, you know, you mentioned earlier, Betsy, about the blending of the different dances. Mm-hmm. How do you do that and do it so seamlessly?
I think a lot of it has to do with the way the music is sort of edited. Mm-hmm. A lot of the choreography was done by Mr. Williams, and the hip hop style is actually done by one of our hip hop artists. And so we have separate rehearsals for each genre of dance, if you will. And then towards the end of the rehearsal period, we blend them together. But the music really sort of helps everything flow and make it work.
I like that because it's a little bit of everything, right? So people can appreciate that. Betsy, I want to talk to you about Anthony Williams, the show's artistic director. He calls this production a love letter to Boston. Do you agree with that, or what is your interpretation?
I do, absolutely. You know, Tony started this show 25 years ago, and it started with this large group of boys he had sign up for his dance classes, and you don't get that very often. And he saw the students in front of him, and he said, what can we do with this group of dancers? And he had a great hip hop teacher, Ricardo Foster, and he had a great tap teacher, Khalid Hill, who is actually still in the production. And they helped him put this new Nutcracker together. So it was really based on the talent of Boston's dancers.
You know, you mentioned earlier, before the break, we were talking about that so many of the people that are still in the show have been there for years. And of course you have some new members as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk about that blend, because that changes the feel every year.
It does. I mean, I think that the people that have been in the production for like Khalil for 25 years, love it, and they come back every year. And then the new dancers that come in sort of get to see the older dancers or the seasoned dancers, and it's exciting for them. And I think that when we do the auditions, I think we look at dancers that may fit a certain role, and even if somebody's coming back to reprise another portion of that role, it seems to work together, I think.
Yeah, and it kind of makes it a new show every year.
Exactly.
That's nice to see. We know this year's show photo shoot featured the Make Way for the Ducklings story at the Swan Boats. Betsy, explain how that was a special nod to the show's history.
Yeah, so our youngest dancers in the show are the Ducklings.
Yes.
We love them. They steal the show, really. And that is a nod to the story Make Way for Ducklings and Boston's statues in the public garden. And our Ducklings this summer got to do a little photo shoot there, which they loved and was so special.
I mean, it's so adorable to see, too, when you look at them. And they're having a blast here, right? Let's talk about the City Ballet of Boston, because we know the nonprofit provides quality dance training to a diverse urban community, right? So Betsy, talk about the mission and why it's so important.
Yeah, the mission is really diversity through dance. And so that's, diversity of dance styles, that's diversity of audience, that's diversity of dancers, diversity of background, and bringing it all together just really makes the production stronger, makes the production better. And so that's what the company is all about.
And we were talking also, about this because you have kids in the production, you have seasoned dancers in the production, and you really have to work with them to make it all seamless. Talk about the impact on the dancers who are learning in this and the process that they go through to become part of this production.
Okay, well, the dancers have weekly rehearsals.
Yeah.
For the younger ones, it's a new challenge for them because they have to spend at least an hour in the room really concentrating on learning steps and all that kind of stuff. But I think, at the end of the run, they come away, knowing a little bit more about what to do in a rehearsal space, how to learn things. We have a lot of the younger kids bring notebooks to write down their steps so that they can remember from week to week to week. And I think, and then as they get older and they continue with the whole Nutcracker tradition, the process never really gets easier because, you're always, especially when you are challenged with more roles because you suddenly have to go in and spend an hour learning this and an hour learning that and maintaining everything. And then also just knowing that when we have rehearsals with a lot of people in the room, it's really hard to keep it quiet. So, suddenly, the little kids have to learn like, okay, or even the older kids have to learn, you have to be focused and you have to, concentrate on this because, an hour goes by really quickly. And we do want to make sure that we get all of the choreography taught to the dancers so that we can then, clean it and make it look exactly the way that we think it should look in a scene.
Well, it's a beautiful thing because what a great experience for those kids to learn how to do all of that and be part of such a special show. We talked about how this is the 25th season for this, which is really special in itself. How has the show evolved over time? I'll start with you.
We're so excited for the 25th anniversary. Each year there are little changes and adjustments to be made, and this year we have some new sets and we have some new costumes as well, so we're really excited about those. We've brought back an old favorite dance in our second act. The Russian dance is now jazz and hip hop instead of the classical ballet, and we've added a hip hop dance in our party scene. So we're really excited for these changes. So if you've seen the show before, every year it's a little bit different.
I love that. It's something for everyone, like we said before, because you do a fresh take every year. And we were talking earlier, this is a big undertaking. I mean, you start about a year in advance to get this going, right?
Yes. We start planning, thinking, sorry.
No, it's okay. You said January you begin, right? This whole process. So it's a big feat, and we really appreciate the work you both do in putting this special performance on. Betsy Khalil and Erica Lamb, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And sharing a little bit more about this. Tickets are available now to experience the magic of dance and the holiday season in person. Urban Nutcracker runs from December 13th through the 21st at the Box Center Schubert Theater. When we return from visions of sugar plums to bah humbug, we're going behind the scenes of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol from the Commonwealth Shakespeare Company.